none of us get through life without having something. And my mother always used to say that I was one of the lucky ones because I knew what that was. Mine was called cystic fibrosis. My name is Joan. I am almost 49 years old. I am happily married for almost 20 years, have had a wonderful career, and I have cystic fibrosis and cystic fibrosis-related diabetes. My mother got a call from another CF mom who told her that there was a little baby in foster care, and could she, my mother, help with some of the, formula decisions, or just call this woman and talk to her a little bit. And the story goes, my mother hung up the phone and said, "Joe," who was my father, "Joe, there's a little girl with cystic fibrosis in foster care." And my father said, "Well, that little girl needs us." And 3 weeks later, I was adopted into my family. So I know I wouldn't be as healthy as I am today, or perhaps not even here today, if it hadn't been for their very brave step forward, because I think they had already lost a little girl. They had my brother John, who was actually doing very, very well at age 6. And I think the rest of their family thought they were kind of crazy to sort of sign up for that heartache. But I'm actually the only surviving child of my parents. So it's funny how fate or something works in that way. And I'm so grateful to have been adopted into the family. And certainly my mom, who's still alive, is grateful to have me. So it worked out very well. Frankly, when I was growing up, we didn't have all these statistics that are thrown sometimes out, and I think that was a good thing, because I think it's very hard for young people to sort of figure out what a statistic applied to a population really means for them. So I always believed that I would grow up. Never was there a time when I didn't feel I would grow up. And that's even in the face of, I lost my brother who had CF he was 15, and this is back in the 1960s. And I was 9 at the time, and I don't know how my parents did it, but I never believed that that would be my course as well. I think for me, John's death, or John's life, I'd like to think that he's riding piggyback on my shoulder, and I'm hoping that I can live life enough for both of us. On my kitchen wall, I have a piece of art that says, "Live, laugh, love." And those 3 words really mean something to me. They really define my personal credo. When I got to high school, I went out for the field hockey team, and I discovered that I really loved playing field hockey. I played for 4 years, and it really instilled in me a dedication and a love for aerobic exercise, because frankly my lungs became so much clearer. It was much easier for me to stay healthy. It saved my life in many ways, because certainly for me, keeping good lung function has been key to my success. And I think also for me, it was really the first time I had become one of the kids, just another one of the girls on the field. And the playing field literally was very level, and it really gave me an opportunity to excel because of my skills and what I was able to do on the field. And it really didn't matter that I was shorter than most, and that I was lighter than most, and that I was not as fast. I made up for it in different ways, and it certainly didn't matter that I had CF. My husband Peter and I have a very practical approach to CF. We're both very matter-of-fact. What do we have to do? We do it, get through the day, tackle the next thing, because really, you can't change what you can't change, and I can't change CF, and I can't change the course of CF. I can certainly affect how I think I'm setting myself up for the future, but really I concentrate on what do I need to do to get well, and then do it.